You. Alright, stoked for this game. Seems like a good game. Seems like a really fun RPG. I think you're like a detective. Cheers. Loading. What's this? What's going on here? Okay. Oh, there's different archetypes. Thinker, extremely intelligent, very bad with people, knows interesting facts, comes up with original ideas. Sensitive. Physical. I'm gonna go with thinker.
There is nothing. Only warm primordial blackness. Your conscious ferments in it. No larger than a single grain of malt. You don't have to do anything anymore. Ever. Never, ever.
And then I can select what to say. Never ever? Ever?
Never, ever, ever, baby. An inordinate amount of time passes. It is utterly void of struggle. No ex-wives are contained within it.
I can say, this is great, give me some more. What is this X something?
An awareness creeps up on you. A mass lies hidden in your dead angle, soaking in some lurid acidic sauce. It's bloated and shameful, a bowl of meat surrounding you. This is a terrible line of questioning, and it will only lead to more awareness of the meat thing.
The meat thing. Plunge back into the fathomless deep.
There. No ball of meat. No light in the formless nothing. Just night swimming.
I like nothing. Or how about you cough up some more of that sweet oblivion?
Coming right up, sir. Smooth passage.
What's up, Michael? How's it going?
Alright. Nothing town to fuck all borough. Not you. Your days of giving a shit and being that type of animal are over.
I like games like this where I can like select what to say.
The song of death is sweet and endless. But what is this? Somewhere in the sore, bloated man meat around you. A sensation. Like a fly to the ointment, your conscience sticks to it. The limbed and headed machine of pain and undignified suffering is firing up again. It wants to walk the desert, hurting, longing, dancing to disco music.
Mother help me, there's a head attached to my neck and I'm in it.
The stench of liquor rises from your mouth, and with it, an ungodly headache.
Oh yeah, my guy's an alcoholic. Like me. Someone cut my head off, it's trying to murder the rest of me.
A fiery streak penetrates your skull, trying to force your eyes open. It's a sound, a clarion call from hell.
Somehow, you know what it is. A Caprice Canadian motor carriage.
Open your eyes. Whoa. I'm in my underwear, there's an empty bottle of alcohol. Ugh, I know that feeling. I mean, when I drink liquor, I don't really get that from beer. Okay. Nice apartment, dude. What's this? Oh, yeah, right. Whoa. Hold on. Intellect, psyche. Oh, I have skill points. I don't know if I have any skill points. Rhetoric, conceptualization, visual calculus, so I can like do math or something. I don't know if I can do anything with that yet. Oh, I used the right joystick to select. The bottle is empty. So it's like I'm like a detective, I think, or investigator, something like that.
This fan has two chain pull switches. One ends in a tiny fan, the other in a light bulb. A truly horrific necktie has somehow attached itself to one of the blades.
Grab the tie, pull the fan, pull on the light bulb.
A terrible
Ugh.
mistake. Turn the lights off immediately. You can practically feel the photons burning a hole in your brain. The lights are off.
Okay, pull on the fan, maybe? Or, no, I'll get the tie.
You reach out to grab the tie, but what's this? Diffuse, radiating chest pain. Doom comes over you.
Ooh.
This is bad.
Uh-oh.
Feels like sharp stones grinding in your chest and keeping you from moving.
My guy's such an alcoholic, I'm probably about to have a stroke or something.
For quite a long time. Still ongoing. Now is a good time to start worrying. Finally, the pressure recedes. You find yourself covered in cold sweat and trying not to move, hoping it will keep you from dying. You know what you should do. You should stop the fan and then try again. It'll get easier.
Oh.
Do it if you want to die. The stabbing pain in your chest is telling you. The blades come squeaking to a halt. It should be easier to reach the tie now.
Very well told story so far. Now I can grab the tie, yeah. I think. Okay.
You swoop up and catch the tie. Snap. It's released from the blade. What you have in your hand is a truly hideous necktie with 4 or 5 different patterns. The knot reminds you of a noose.
Oh, I'm wearing underwear and a tie and some socks. That's nice. There's gotta be some more clothes. Santa poet. Nice. Bottles in the bathtub. Wine, beer, and sweet liqueurs. Oh, I got a shirt now. That's nice.
A mirror hangs above a bent and broken sink. In a fierce discharge of masculine energy, someone has ripped half the faucet off. Was this not the same Elo that founds empires and lays waste to cities? Virile, uncaring towards the little things?
Maybe.
Probably not, no. Hot water sprays from the faucet's base, and steam covers the mirror. You cannot see yourself, just a vague impression of a man. Suddenly, you realize you have no memory of the face that awaits you there, underneath the soft vapor.
Really? Nothing? Wipe the mirror. I'm gonna wipe the mirror.
As you slowly reach your hand towards the surface of the mirror. Abort. You clearly have not thought this through. You won't like what you see there, and you will never unbecome it.
I'll be streaming probably all day.
Behold,
Hey, there I am. Alcoholic face, yep.
you have no idea who this thing is, do you?
This is the face of a late-stage alcoholic with a red nose. Alcoholics have a thing with red noses.
It appears you're also dead. There's clearly rigor mortis on your face. Oh wait, is that an expression? Are you trying to make an expression with that face? Why?
He's got a shit-eating grin.
Please stop. It's horrible. You're scary.
Alright, later, Michael.
You can't, can you? It's like it's not even voluntary anymore. You have worn that grin into your face, and now it won't come off. What does it even mean? What is the emotion you're trying to convey?
I'm trying to convey... I think it's supposed to look suggestive. I'm afraid it's meant for the ladies. It's an expression of pain, probably, yeah.
You are
Hey,
correct.
I'm correct. I didn't know I could be wrong or right on my choices. Oh, okay. Electrochemistry, very low. Encyclopedia, even.
Like the rest of you, it comes from a bad place somewhere in the past. That's all you know for now.
Alrighty then. Hold on. My alcoholic character needs to drink.
It's too late. Like an
Alright, well, how about we get some pants? I could use some pants. There's pants on the floor, bell bottoms. This must be in the 70s. Hey. Alright, got a jacket. There's the pants. Now my guy's looking real nice.
You hear a jingle. Keys are clinking in the pocket of your flare-cut pants.
Really? Okay.
It says whirling in rags on the aluminium keyring. There is a single key on the ring. The number 1 is etched on it. It should open the door. The whirling in rags is a hostel cafeteria on the urban coast, frequented by dock workers.
Oh, we got a broken window.
window stands broken in its frame. Cold wind blows in.
Okay, I can, look out. Alright.
The morning light hurts your eyes. It's hazy, but you see the ocean and some war-torn buildings.
War-torn building. What is this, an Armageddon?
The morning light hurts your eyes. It's hazy, but you see the ocean and some war-torn buildings.
Oh, I thought I did that already.
What do you mean, assess the damage? How would you do that? What are you even trying to do?
Trying to assess the damage. That's what I'm trying to do. Oh, shoes. Left foot. I only got one shoe on. What is that? Oh, it's the film roll. Man, I must have got pretty damn drunk because my clothes are everywhere. I guess I'm leaving with one shoe on. Oh, nice. Now I can actually kind of run. There's something on the table. Oh, I got some money. Alrighty. The year is 51, what, 1951?
The young woman raises a cigarette to her lips.
This guy kind of sounds like the dude who does the voice of God of War, Kratos.
Her eyes are brown and her face is speckled with birthmarks. She can't be more than 28.
She seems pretty cute.
A silver jumpsuit falls off her like scale armor, sparkling. This is the sparkle of too many nights out on the city.
No.
She seems perplexed by your question. Why did you call me an officer?
Because you're a police officer, sir.
I am. You're shitting me.
You've been here for 3 days. On official police business, no less.
Oh yeah, I am a detective, I think.
I couldn't say. In truth, so far. Mostly drinking.
Mostly.
You have no doubt about the drinking. But do you strike yourself as a tight-lipped drunk? She must have heard something.
Might not know where I am or who I am. Or what Copris Kineme means, is. Whatever, okay. Why don't I remember being a cop or anything else? Who in their right mind would leave an officer to law? Suggestion challenge 12. Very low 3%. Well, that'll fail.
She nods.
There's a mercenary out back. He's been hanged.
Oh no.
Body has been there for a week now. The locals probably got tired of it and called the cops.
And why didn't you just tell me that?
I didn't mean to overwhelm you with information. You seem a bit lost, officer.
Why don't I remember being a cop or anything else, huh?
Could it be because of the drinking?
I mean, I've experienced that myself sometimes.
She hasn't had time to put her makeup on. This is her morning cigarette. She looks tired, her beauty waning faster than it ought to at her age.
She looks tired. Who in their right mind would let me be an officer of the law?
Don't be so harsh on yourself. They let almost anyone be a police officer.
Really? Alright, challenge. Try the expression on her. Let her know you want her. Physically. Oh, shit, it's getting hot and heavy in here. Hot and heavy.
She nods.
She nods. What's my case?
There's a mercenary out back. He's been hanged.
Oh, yeah, you.
Body has been. I didn't mean to
did-
overwhelm you with
you told me that.
information. Of course. Be careful, officer. They don't like the police around here.
Nice ass.
Something stirs in you as she's about to go. Call it an instinct, a need. The need to ask questions. It's like you said the words a million times before. She looks back at you, a light glinting off her eyes.
It's like she's calling me to her room, maybe to do the boogie.
Yes.
Your room is almost next to mine. Did you hear anything last night?
There was the usual ruckus. Loud disco music.
Did I have any visitors?
I couldn't say.
What?
It's impossible to hear people speaking from over here. Oh, yes. Various artists. Ostentatious orchestration prime among them.
Oh, that. Yeah. Whoa. The less said about OO, the better.
The less said about OO, the ostentatious orchestrations.
Oh, were huge where I come from. I was very young then, of course. Like 7. Life gets hard, but we go on. I don't know about that. At around 2 o'clock, the disco stopped, and there was a change of pace. A slow, sad song started playing, like organ music on repeat. That went on for quite a while. Some of the time, you were yelling along to it.
Oh, what it's like to be drunk and stupid. Was I singing to this?
Yes, there was a church in there. A really small church. Like the smallest, saddest church in the whole world. It was about that. And also, that it doesn't matter anymore and that we're alone now. It was difficult to tell. The song itself was very quiet and soft, but you sounded like a winded boar, sir. It was hard to understand what you were singing on top of it.
Sorry.
Don't be. I was going out later anyway. It didn't bother me.
Then what happened after that?
Then you started screaming and trashed the place.
I did? Are you sure I wasn't being as salty?
No, it didn't sound like there was a fight. It sounded like someone was trashing their room.
You know, I think it was probably me, because when I woke up drunk on the floor, everything was strewn about.
A window was smashed. The tape player, probably. The song stopped. And furniture, too. A real destructathon. There was screaming. Then I think you passed out.
Destructathon. I must have been going off on myself.
There was. I think you screamed that you didn't want to be this type of animal anymore. I may have misheard, but it was sort of memorable.
You know, when you're that drunk, you do stupid shit. You break stuff, the alcohol completely takes over.
I went out afterwards. Everything was quiet by then, around 4 or 5. And that was it.
Huh. So what do they have against the police?
The dock workers are pretty cocky. They think they're police enough. At least here on the coast. I can't say about the rest of the city.
Where exactly is here? And where am I?
You're in a hostel, sir.
Hostile. No, where are we, like, in the world?
We are in Revachol.
Revachol, okay.
Revachol is the disgraced former capital of the world, divided into zones of control under foreign occupation. Half a century after a failed world revolution, she is central to our moment in time.
Should that mean something to V?
You sure look like you're from Revachol. Revachol parties.
Yeah.
Her accent suggests she is not from around here. She's from Aranye, another part of the world.
What the hell's she doing here then? It's 51 now?
It's 51.
What century?
The current century?
That's a good answer. And what's that?
Centuries don't have numbers. They have names. And this is the current one. Civilization has existed for 8,000 years, sir.
What's so funny about that?
You're right. There is nothing funny about civilization.
Damn right there isn't. Dang. Alright, you can go on ahead. I'm parched.
Glad to have been of assistance.
Nice ace. You're welcome. Hey, a cigarette ashtray. Ooh. Looks like she left a nice long stub in the ashtray. It's still smoking. Hey, I can get her DNA. Well, actually, back then they didn't have DNA. What's this door? Whoa, 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 where you go? Oh, I guess I can't go in there. Why was he going this way? Is there something up here? Oh, there's a door in here. I guess it's locked. Alright. Oh, that's her door. What am I gonna do, knock?
The door is closed.
What if I knock?
There is no answer.
No answer, okay.
You hear the shower being turned on, somewhere inside.
Ooh, she's showering. Okay. Excuse me. This is the weekend edition of the satirical newspaper Trompe le Monde, or whatever. Nothing on the front page rings a bell. Strange. Well, before I go down those stairs, there's a door over here. Alright, this might go out onto a deck, I'm assuming. I'm not sure. Outside. Oh yeah, she said there was a body hanging in the back. So, I guess we can go look at that. It is a deck. Balcony. Wait, what? The smell of the sea makes you dizzy. Oh, we're by the sea. A gust of briny wind washes over you. There's my other shoe.
There they both are. Two identical shoes, both copiously green and indiscriminately snakeskin, reunited on your feet.
It's like reading a book. I'm playing a book, a story. And it's helping with my spelling. Awesome.
Like two baby crocodiles.
They don't look like normal cop shoes, dude.
It's pretty clear a normal cop is not what you are.
Yeah, you're right about that.
Good, they're balanced, comfy. Feels like the only good thing about you right now, truth be told.
Yeah. I'm not a cop, I'm a detective, you giz. Hey, look at that lady. What is this? Okay. Alright, let's go downstairs. Most people settle for bed after 2100 hours or not long after. At night, the streets are emptier. By 2, everyone's asleep. Oh, they got a night-day thing going on. That's cool. I wonder if she's done showering yet.
The door is closed.
Alright, never mind. Let's go. Let's go downstairs. Oh, is that where I have to be standing or something? Skill points can also buy new thought cabinet slots or forget old thoughts. This game's pretty cool, and I've barely scratched the surface. I like the music, too. Real chill. Hey, here's the lobby. This must be where I got really drunk and was singing. This is where the lyrics would be. A big old karaoke mic, just waiting for someone to sing into it. Looks like a place people would get drunk. The speaker's connected to the radio. Music system static. Oh, okay.
You should totally sing karaoke here, the first chance you get. Your emotions need to be expressed. People need to know your vast, oceanic soul.
My soul is immense, my soul is modest, it's normal sized. My soul is puny. My soul's cubic content is obscured by the hangover. I guess I'll try to tell the truth. I want to say my soul is immense even though it's not, and that guy's gonna disagree with me, so...
Of course, at this point, precise measurements of your soul can only be performed from the outside. It needs to be heard.
This guy talking to me... One thing I realized is if I try to tell the truth, he'll agree with me. If I would have said my soul is immense, he would probably have some smart-ass remark.
Through a PA system. By other people.
This goes well with theory I'm developing. I'm down on a superstar person. Like, for example, this.
Who is mistakenly identified as a cop for his prominent jawline? Yes, sounds likely. You should probably go on stage and pose for a moment when you're done with this thought. See if it works.
What should I sing when it comes down to it?
You should sing the sad small church song from that tape you found. Thought it was obvious.
I didn't know I found a song, alright. I was thinking maybe I could sing something happy like from the ostentatious orchestrations, folks. He's not gonna like this because he told me not to talk about it earlier.
No, don't sing the happy song. It's stupid. Sing the sad song. It's profound. You would need another copy of the tape first, though. The one upstairs is destroyed.
Okay. I gotta find a copy of the tape now. How are ya? A stuffed seabird. As you approach, he gives you a sideways glance, then looks down again.
Everything is cool between you and this guy. He's a big fan. Make some small talk.
Small talk, okay. I like this game. I like it. Hey, look at the stuffed bird. It's stuffed bird, right? A competent architect. He's trying to mend it, huh? Okay. Hey, he looks like an alcoholic too. He has a red nose.
This is the Great Skua. The seabird is the symbol for the discovery of the Insulindian Isola, the part of the world you are in right now.
Wow.
The small steel tag says as much. The Great Skua. Stercorius Skua.
Stercorius Skua. What happened to the bird?
Look, your buddy is over there.
Bomber Jacket is tapping his foot on the floor. Oh, there's apparently somebody over there I gotta talk to, I guess.
Why don't you go and talk to him, okay?
What do you mean, my buddy? He pretends not to hear you, concentrating on the bird instead. Are you like the bartender or something?
No, I'm not the bartender. I'm the cafeteria manager.
The hell are you doing behind the bar, then?
He's very animated all of a sudden. This seems like a touchy subject.
Well, you look like a bartender, dude.
That period of my life is over. Not everyone who stands behind a counter is a bartender, okay? I'm the cafeteria
Well,
manager.
you look the part.
I have 3 cafeterias to manage. 3. Sylvie tends the bar here, not me. I'm only standing in.
Gage nicely, how are you?
She just, you know...
Hey, Gage.
His eyes dart from left to right. This man isn't lying, but he is hiding something.
She just what?
So now you're a cop. Oh, forget it.
Okay. What is this? Good to hear. This is a water cooler. Open to the surface. Interesting. This game's pretty fun, dude. I like it. The Royal Pinball Machine is unplugged. Mess hall. Paraphernalia.
The theme on that pinball machine is a standard royalist theme, used on everything from pinball cabinets to full-flavor cigarettes. Clinging to a picture book version of the past century, waiting for the king to come back and cast out all the profiteers and homosexuals. Basically, imagine a yellow plastic crown with a liquor brand emblazoned on it.
Homosexuals. Where do we get such a crown, dude?
It comes free with a six-pack of Vermilion Roy d'Or. The words Roy d'Or are stamped into the crown's plastic.
I feel like I'm playing myself in this game. The idea of the King's Century's gone pretty fascinating.
The sentiment is called anti-centennial nostalgia, pining for a time before the turn of the century. It's common even now, after 50 years.
Interesting. Hey, lady.
Hello. You shouldn't keep your colleague waiting.
My colleague? There's the orange bomber jacket guy they were talking about. Alright, what do you know? A bespectacled man in an orange bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor. Looks like he's waiting for someone. You. Okay.
On the sleeve of his bomber jacket, as well as on its back, are the same enigmatic white rectangles as on your blazer.
I'll shake his hand.
Hello. I'm Kim Kitsuragi, Lieutenant, Precinct 57. You must be from the 41st.
I must be. I don't know. Conceptualization, medium 11. Invent a name for yourself. Detone Gamer. Failure, why? It's very cool, but, won't I come off like a douche if I call myself that?
No, you won't. Raphael Ambrosius Cousteau. Sounds solemn and historical. This is an opportunity to start
does sound
your
pretty
life
cool.
anew as a classier person.
Say it. My name is Raphael Ambrosius Cousteau.
Yes, well,
Not for a moment does he believe that's your real name. He casts it aside as an intra-departmental joke, or a peculiarity he doesn't understand.
it looks like we had a little scheduling error on Sunday. Saturday too, actually. Have you had time to talk to the manager?
Yeah, and he was an asshole.
What he means is, he has been trying to meet up with you for 2 days, but you have been otherwise occupied.
I was hungover and drunk. Nod, you mean him? Then I'll toward the cafeteria.
If you don't mind, we should talk to him again. Ask him for a rundown of the area. Now that I'm here as well. I understand the scene is out back, right?
Yeah, oh yeah, there's a guy hanging in the backyard. Back.
It also wouldn't hurt to assure him the police are finally here. In full force, I mean. Have you mapped out the initial interviews?
What interviews?
At the 57th, we like to prepare an initial list of persons of interest, and then just skim the surface. Prepare the field, get to know the players. You don't do that? Maybe it's not an inter-district practice.
Okay.
Right. And the interviews? Okay, we'll have time for that after we take a look at the coroner's case. Have you removed the dead body from the tree?
No.
So, the body is still in the tree,
It is still in the tree, yeah.
where it has been hanging for 7 days straight. We should go there as soon as we are done talking to the
7
owner.
days? Ew, what is it, a skeleton now? How can you be so sure I'm from the police?
I was sent here to meet a detective from Precinct 41. You have the insignia of the Citizens Militia on your sleeve and on your back.
Man, I must have got really drunk if I don't remember being a cop.
I suppose you could be impersonating him. You could have gotten the insignia from the black market or forged it. But for now, I'm going to set those possibilities aside. I'm not from the Inspectorate General.
Inspectorate General means internal affairs. What he's saying is he's not from the Rat Squad and isn't supposed to suspect such things.
Oh, you mean the Rat Squad?
No need for derogatory terms. They're only doing their job.
You said insignia, these white rectangles. You mean,
Yes.
But they're just white triangles, dude.
They're not just white rectangles. They bear a halogen watermark with the letters RCM and a pattern resembling the street grid of Revachol West.
Really?
I would ask you to step into the headlights of my motor carriage, but again, it's none of my concern. I just need you to do your job.
Shouldn't I have like a badge or something though? Like,
You mean you don't
I don't
have
think
a
so.
badge?
It was on me when I woke up.
Losing your identification card is a serious matter. My vehicle has a shortwave. You can use it to report your badge missing. I would advise you to locate it as quickly as possible. But getting the body down should still take precedence.
I kind of can't remember anything.
I can see you drank last night
Yeah.
and the night before, and that you are
Every
still
night.
drunk now. But I have seen officers go through worse. Much worse.
Really?
If you need something for your headache, there is a general store nearby. But as I said, the dead body should be our number one concern.
Alright. Let's
After
roll,
you,
buddy.
officer.
Alright, so he wants to go talk to, well, who I thought was the bartender. Again. This guy. Excuse me. The man with the unimpressive beard notices you approaching. Unimpressive. Definitely unimpressive.
Mr. Gart, right? You run this place.
Yes.
He responds tersely.
I am Kim Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. This is an inter-district investigation, so joining me from Precinct 41...
As I said, detective have arrived but it's Cascal.
Right. Now, I know it took us a while to arrive at the scene. It also took you a while to call us and report the dead body. It was you who placed the call, yes?
No, I only just got here. It was probably Sylvie who called you. She usually works the bar here. I'm only temporarily taking over her duties.
So you are kind of a bartender, you lying sack of shit.
Do you have her number?
As a matter of fact, I do.
Pile behind the pile of coasters.
This sounds like something you can use to call this Sylvie later.
Sounds good, dude.
You said you just got here. From where? Are you a local?
What, of Martinez? No, I am Jamrock. I only sometimes come here to keep an eye on the place. This is just one of the many, many cafeterias I manage.
You're an all-around cafeterian, aren't you?
But you still know your way around, yes? In case we need directions.
I don't even know if cafeterian is a word, but it should be.
Yes, I know where some things are, but as I said, I don't live here. I just used to work here. And I'm not going to start working here again, if that's what you think.
I didn't imply that. Detective.
He probably means this is where you step in and ask your questions.
That's kind of what I was thinking. Right, Uh...
Ask him about the body's location before asking if he killed him. People give up information in the more innocuous questions, which you can later use in the more sinister ones, not vice versa.
Where exactly is the body?
Behind this building, there's a courtyard. They hoisted him up on a tree there.
And how do we get there? You freaking asshole.
That's easy. See that door there? First you exit through that. Then to your right, you should see a big hole in the fence. A really big one. You can get to the courtyard through there. No need for the keys. The hole is big enough for the Franco-Nigerian cavalry to fit through.
Thank you.
This man means the heavy cavalry of the innocents Franco-Negro, sweeping over the plains and nations of the enemies of mankind. 5th century style. Unified currency and the concept of cool came in their wake. They wore lamella and carried guns. But first and foremost, Franco-Nigerian heavy cavalry was really, really wide. That hole in the fence must be enormous.
Enormous. Who killed the guy?
I don't know who killed him. I'm not the police. That's your job.
No shit. That's why I'm investigating.
This is it. He said they hoisted him up on a tree. Who is this they, if he doesn't know?
Before you said they hoisted him up on a tree, who did you mean by they?
Oh, people are saying it was the union dock workers, that it was a lynching.
Who's saying that?
The locals, customers, the people who eat here, a lot of dock workers eat here. Sylvie told me everyone knows the dock workers did it.
Really, everyone knows? Dock workers did it?
Did the debarders themselves tell her this, or is it a rumor?
I don't really know. You'll have to ask her.
Why would the dock workers lynch this man?
I would suppose it's because they have nothing better to do.
You mean the strike?
Yes, the strike. The man they hanged was a security guard for the harbour company, I hear. A mercenary. The unionistas probably thought they'd send a message.
I have one more question for you, okay? Why did Sylvie go away?
Haven't you
I don't know,
asked me
maybe.
that already? What is it with you and this woman? She has nothing to do with this.
No, I asked you where, now I'm asking you why.
Okay, you got me. She went away because of the dead body out back. And because I asked her number.
Oh,
That's why
you
Sylvie
scoundrel!
I hope you appreciate that.
Thank you.
Is it? Because I thought you were supposed to be investigating the lynching, not my employer conduct.
I'm a feminist, what? That's a weird option. I just kind of went for it, see what you'd say.
Good for you. Was there something else? I'd like to get back to what I was
Nope.
doing.
Task complete, interview cafeteria asshole. Alright.
Not so fast. You owe me 130 real.
What?
Oh, excuse me. You owe me 130 real.
Okay, what?
The IIR, or Inter-Isolary Real, is the global reserve currency. Whatever part of the world you're in right now, it's safe to assume he means you owe him.
I kind of assumed he meant money.
Wow, you're a genius. Yes, that's right. Money. You owe this establishment 130 real.
Oh, probably because I had stayed in the room, right? You're under arrest. But what exactly is money? Oh, that's silly. What do I owe this place? Yeah, what do I owe this place for?
Let's see. 3 nights at a tariff of 20 real comes to 60 real. Then there's the window you annihilated. The hole in the window was the first thing I saw when I came to work. So don't try to tell me you didn't. That will be 40 real in damages.
Oh yeah, sorry about the window.
Another thing you've annihilated is half the bar. You've run a tab of 30 real. Actually more, but we'll round it down to 30 for your hard work maintaining the stability and order of Revachol. That's 60 plus 40 plus 30 equals 130 real. And yes, real is still money.
No shit. You're under arrest.
You can't arrest me. I haven't done anything.
Okay, you're not under arrest. That's kind of funny to say. It's like, you're under arrest. Okay, never mind. You're not. Or I can try put this man in place. I don't know why I said that. I thought it's something a cop would say. I mean, yeah, you're right. Okay, you didn't. No. He rolls his eyes. Do I have to ask what's money? Okay.
What are you, a philosopher?
I might be.
Money is what grown-up people use to
Oh,
pay
really?
for things. Things like this hostel room, or 8 bottles of potent blend, and 9 packs of Royal Action. We use it for everything, really.
Is my guy stupid? Like, who doesn't know what money is?
Are you serious? From your work? I don't know. You can take bribes, I guess. I'm sorry. I don't think cops can take bribes.
Some do take recompense, but only to survive.
Recompense. I don't think I've ever heard or seen that word before. Recompense. That's... Proceed and show him the coins you found. Is this money?
Yes, it is.
Is this money? Okay. Count them and give them to him. That's 10 plus 10. Just plus 20 equals 40. And now down to 90.
No, you see, that's 40 cents. Cents are a form of currency 100 times smaller than the real. I'm not even going to take this. Come back when you have 130 real.
Okay.
Isn't it evil? The order of magnitude between what is asked of a person and what they have.
Yes. I got my money back. I got my whole 40 cents back, dude. There's a shuffle of nylon and as Lieutenant Kitsuragi looks for something in the pockets of his orange bomber. That's his jacket, yeah. What happens now, dude?
I'm sorry, but he has to pay. I can't let him stay here any longer if he doesn't. If he doesn't have the money by tonight, then...
Officer, maybe you're better off working this from home for now. You live in Jamrock, right? It's not that far away.
I don't remember where my home is. Fuck this place, I'll take my chances on the streets.
No, don't. There's no need. You really need to take this up with your station. I have a shortwave radio in my car. Call them, ask for assistance. We have to get this investigation started.
Alright,
now.
Kim. Alright.
Good luck.
Alright, I'm done talking to your weird bearded ass.
By the way, where is home? The address is coming up blank, and this place sure isn't it.
I don't know.
But you've been at this hostel cafeteria for only 3 nights. Where were you before? You had to be somewhere.
Marvel Hill?
Why did you say that?
It's just brain, you know, I don't know, it's just random.
You don't really
Nope.
know, do you? Something produced by the random firing of synapses doesn't sound like a place you can stay if you run out of money.
I'll live in a dumpster. Fuck it all.
Entertain the thought when you get the time. Maybe being a hobo and a cop has its advantages.
Perhaps. Now what, dude? Let's go this way. Oh, I can zoom out and stuff. That's kind of cool.
He's having trouble processing it, believing it even.
Have you tried concentrating on something other than your personal affairs? Try work, the case at hand. It can work miracles.
Okay.
Focus on other people's troubles, not your own. That is a relief.
Alright. Now what? Can we leave or... Oh yeah, with the body out back, right. There's a body out back. I'll be back. Ooh. Sweet. Did I go the right way? Oh, there's the huge wall. Pretty enormous. Ew. Smells like spoiled meat and curdled dairy. A human being decomposed. There it is. Ooh, gross. What's that stupid kid doing? Hey, kid. Kid.
Kuno's got this.
You're throwing rocks at a dead body.
If there ever was such a thing as an ugly kid, then this is it. He's almost exquisite in his ugliness, like a gremlin.
Yeah, you gremlin ass.
Oh yeah, nappa gumpy, Kuno! Right in the dip, Kuno! Get him right in the dip!
You're a very troubled young kid.
Love it in the dick.
Wait, what? I don't even know what that he's trying to say.
The boy is sweating profusely. His eyes are like two black holes and his jaw is twitching as if trying to break free from the empire of his body.
What does that mean?
The kid is obviously high.
Fuck that! Kuno, yeah! Right in the mouthful!
Jeez, kid.
Shits himself.
Is there two kids? What?
The rake, Kuno! You should throw the rake at him, Kuno!
The fuck? Does Kuno know what a rake is? Kuno's not a gardener.
Kim, what do you want to do about this?
We shouldn't do anything. I don't tempt such forces. You will see.
The language these kids are using, pure unfettered id. There will be no reasoning with those creatures.
They are creatures. They really are. Well, let's live. Fuck these kids, man.
This trash container is locked. The sliding lid has a padlock that says, whirling in rags. The body is downwind from here. Maybe you prefer the smell of garbage to the smell of death.
I would probably prefer the smell of garbage to the smell of death, because I heard a human body decomposing is a smell you won't forget. I mean, I personally have never smelt that. How the hell would I, you know?
We could try using a pry bar. There's one in my motor carriage,
Or
we could ask for a key from the manager of the Whirling in Rags. He probably has one.
He might also have information. This is better than the pry bar idea.
the guy we just talked to? Excuse me. Oh man. It's crazy. Talk to the manager again. Let's do it. Hey. Alright, come on, go. Go in the door? Can you... Is the door... Okay, there we go. This game's really cool so far. I like it a lot. Really good dialogue, the voice acting, the storytelling. Excuse me, sir.
Can I help you?
Is the trash out back your trash?
Mine? No, it belongs to the Whirling in Rags.
Oh.
Thank you for clearing that up. Why do you keep the container locked?
Why? To keep the hobos and drunks out. That's why. And the neighbors too. They put their trash there and they don't pay for the garbage company.
I thought as much. And are you the only party with access to the trash container?
Well, yes. Us and the garbage disposal company.
Give me your key.
It seems a little callous, doesn't it? Something stirs in you.
I wonder what this feeling is. No, it doesn't. Nothing stirs in me, and it isn't callous. What is this feeling?
Prod at him and find out.
Doesn't seem callous, guarding even your leftovers from the poor. We need those keys.
What do you need them for?
Because we're cops and we're investigating some shit.
It concerns the case. Please cooperate.
Just bring them back once you're done, please.
See ya. Alright, we got keys now. Go open up the trash. Figure out why there's a dead body hanging in the tree out back. Don't be afraid to say weird things. People are more forgiving to person's power. Like police officers. Like me. I'm a police officer that doesn't remember anything.
This trash container is locked. The sliding lid has a padlock this. With a well-oiled crack, the lock pops open. It should now be possible to simply
Alright,
raise
let's
the
see
lid.
what's inside of this trash.
Don't. Maybe you shouldn't.
Maybe we should.
Maybe you shouldn't. Of course you should. This is your time to shine, Hobocop. Dive into that dumpster for
Let's
extra
get in there.
content. The smell of rotten food rises to greet you. You see soggy cartons, dirty rags, and organic waste.
Plus 10 experience, task complete.
Just in time. This hasn't been emptied for over a week.
Look under the boxes of carton. Alright.
You see milk and egg rest with one broken egg in it. Some pasta wrapper. Picking up the soggy packages somehow feels familiar.
Familiar.
You've done this before. The movements are recorded in your elbows, the methodology in your fingers. You're used to this.
I'm used to dumpster diving?
No, searching for evidence in the trash.
Alright.
Good practice for dumpster diving.
I guess I'll dive further then.
A box falls into pieces in your hands. Batiste Soleil cereal. There are plastic pasta packages below. And turbo noodles. Nothing
Gotta
of
love
note,
turbo
however.
noodles. Pick at the rags, search for the food waste. Dig in Hobocop style for extra content. Alright. Hobocop style.
Wow. An Armistice caliber 50 knock cannon. Half wrapped in paper tissues. So shiny.
The hell's a knot cannon?
It's a giant rifle, and it's very expensive. Not as expensive as that fat string of pearls snaking around the rotten banana peels, however.
There's been pearls in there? And I found a rifle? That's evidence.
And is that Cordon Electric's preamp with Electra F2 tubes? It is. That catches quite a price. We're talking 12,000. Easy. Unless you're into hi-fi yourself.
I'm into hi-fi.
That's too bad, because none of those things are
Oh.
actually in there. There's just food waste and crisp
Well, you're lying
wrappings.
to me then, aren't you?
The garbage stinks in front of you, overflowing with soggy cartons, dirty rags, and organic waste.
I'm gonna pick at the rags, because, you know, they might have blood on them.
Among the threadbare kitchen towels, something catches your eye. A pair of denim
Really?
trousers. As the legs of the slime-covered jeans begin to unspool from the garbage, a rank corpse smell fills the air.
Uh-oh. Must be the dude hanging in the tree's pants.
The victim's clothes? Cadaver in odor is faint. If these belong to the deceased, they were removed when he was still in the early stages of decay. Drop them in here, officer. Guitar marked blue jeans. Pockets empty or emptied. He wore them with a belt, too. A white belt. The loops appear stretched, but the belt is missing. That's it. Do you see anything else in there? I have another bag here.
Maybe.
Something slimy catches your eye.
Reach for it.
A drab, long-sleeved shirt, olive-colored, appears from the food waste, dripping with pus.
Dripping with pus? That's disgusting.
This is a military type overgarment. No label or serial number. This is the kind of rib-knit shirt that's worn over light armor to conceal it in an urban scenario. Anything more?
The rest of the rags are just kitchen variety waste. Just garbage.
Alright, that's it.
Alright, we should go to Gart again and ask if he knows who put the clothes in the trash. It could be as simple as someone from the hostel cleaning the yard. Or that one. I'd advise against confronting that force.
You think someone from the whirling might have been involved?
Not really. All we know is the victim's clothes are in the trash, The lid was locked, and this establishment had the key. It's just a small loose thread.
The container sounds a muffled gong.
Alright, let's get out of the trash here.
That's one thing off the list.
Gotta go talk to this guy again, I guess. Hey, got some more questions for you, buddy.
Can I help you? What thing? What?
By the way, you should come back to this thing-based questionnaire if you see anything interesting in the whirling later.
Another thing. Great. I love those. Yes,
Wait.
they come.
We should find out who this Lord faction is, occupying the booth. Loudness means talkative, and we need info.
Talkative. I thought I was gonna ask him about the clothes.
We don't. We have to wait. They'll show up sooner or later.
There are these things called days. You sleep between them. He's saying they'll come after you've slept. Just making clear you got that.
Yes, not the whole damn union, thank God. Just the.
We should find out who this Lord faction is.
Okay.
We don't.
There are these things called days. You sleep between them.
Yeah.
Yes. Absolutely out.
Hey, I want to sing karaoke, you guys.
Absolutely in
the
the question. First we find a sad banger. Then we sing this place to shit. Your body is ready, sire.
Thanks.
Oh,
I
there
hope
it
you
is. They
what
found the
you were
victim's
looking for.
clothes.
How strange. I certainly didn't put them
Oh,
there.
you didn't?
I think fugue states are more your forte, officer. Sylvie had the keys before I got here, and I can vouch for her. I can vouch for all my staff. None of us would tamper with the crime scene. The trash collection service, CS Municipal. I don't see why they would put anything in the trash, though.
Ah, the elusive CS Municipal. I doubt we'll be able to track down who was sent here last and when. This will have to be one of those little threads that solves itself down the road. Thank you anyway.
Yes.
Okay, now what? Ooh, okay. I don't know.
What do you want to know? Good.
I'm not sure what to do now. I guess we'll go back to the body, because I think it had to be cut down. What about you? What do you know? Oh. Okay.
The RCM in Martinez. What can I help you with? We don't see a lot of police around here, that's all. Of course. What can I help you with?
Why does it say F the police?
Excuse me?
The street sign, it says F the police.
Oh. Well, I didn't write it there. I'm just sitting here.
Sorry, I didn't mean to scare you.
Okay.
Who are you? Yeah.
Me? I am just a gardener.
Okay.
She hides it well, but behind the sweat and dirt there is something else in her rigid posture.
Cool. So what are you doing here?
I'm working.
Working on what?
I have a greenhouse in the yard there. I've been trying to get some work done. Well, as you probably know, there's a corpse hanging from a tree there. It smells pretty bad, so I have to take breaks.
Don't worry, miss. We are here to clean it up. You can get to work soon.
Mm-hmm. Thank you. My head is about to explode from all the salts I've had to inhale.
You've been inhaling salts, woo!
Salts? Ammonium salts. Perhaps useful for later.
We need directions.
Since the street sign's messed up? Okay.
I know where the corpse is. I know where I am. What's up north?
There's the pier, the Cape Side apartment buildings, some more tenements. Not a lot, really. It's just water. No, it's there.
Even all the way over here, there's a drop of death in the spring air.
The harbor gates, it's there.
Even all the way over.
Alright, thank you, lady.
No problem.
She's very well composed. Back straight.
Of course. I won't.
If there's a corpse, then you're going to need those gloves for the autopsy.
Can I borrow your gloves?
Sure.
Thank you.
Keep them.
That's awesome. Thank you. Wait, what's this? Pigs go home. Okay, so apparently everyone here doesn't love the police very much. Piggy, piggy, piggy.
There are several footprints in the mud, left by work boots. Anywhere from 6 to 12 pairs.
6 to 12 pairs of people. Holy shit.
Heavy workers' boots with reinforced toes and hobnails all over the yard. Isn't this something an industrial worker would wear?
Success.
Maybe more than 12. No. 8 pairs of boots have shuffled back and forth in the mud. 1. Standard work boot. Steel reinforced toes. Number
Got the
46.
evidence tags or whatever down there. That's good.
2. Standard work boot. Steel reinforced toes. number 44. 3. Hobnailed work boot, steel reinforced toes, number 43.
We're getting all the different boot brands now.
4. Standard work boot, number 45 or 46? You don't know. It's a miracle you can tell the prints apart as it is. The cold must have preserved them. 5. Another standard work boot, steel reinforced toes, number 44. 6. An aberration, light as air, even pace, same make of boot, but number 41.
Male or female?
Impossible to tell. Could also have been an adolescent. The gait is undeveloped.
I'm pretty good at this, aren't I? I'm getting better.
You're not bad. It's as if the whole world darkens. Everything else has a thin film of unimportance on it, and the tracks burn in the middle of it, in a strange, beautiful way. 7. The glowing outline of a standard work boot, number 46. But the imprints are twice as deep as the others. The weight exceeds 200 kilograms.
Okay, so evidence number 7 must have been a big, heavy man.
8. And yet another standard work boot, number 44. There's an aberration in the pattern of the sole, however. The right sole is smoother, more worn.
Older boots, been worn down. 8.
I was pretty off then. I counted 20.
The same guys are going back and forth.
I never got the hang of it. Hyperopia. Do you see anything out of the ordinary?
A heavy one, yes.
200? Could it be the combined weight of two people, one carrying the other who's tied up? Let's say a heavily built worker carrying a similarly built, soon-to-be-dead man.
That's possible, very possible.
He might be right. 200 kilograms of living weight is unlikely.
Maybe it was a giant? It could have been an extremely obese person.
From here, the boot the victim wears.
It's bad. Very bad. Before you can heave, the wind changes direction again. The greenhouse plastic flapping in its gusts.
Okay.
He appears to be wearing some kind of armored boots. I can't see any exotic prints here. Someone had to carry him. Are any of the other prints deep enough? Wind keeps changing. Are any of the prints deep enough in your opinion?
Deep? No.
An obese person is becoming less likely. Possibly, yes.
But why?
Yes, they could have used a makeshift stretcher or just march him up to the gallows. Even easier to carry on a stretcher, or between two men. Anyway, it's for future consideration. What else can you see?
An aberration. One sole is smoother than the other.
Interesting. Let's name it the odd sole.
Odd sole, okay.
Someone operating a workbench with a pedal? Like a joiner at the harbor. Or maybe a drummer?
Drummer?
A drummer only uses their right foot for the kick drum. You're right, it's stupid. Perhaps it could be a driver. A driver would wear the right shoe before the left.
Oh, I see
The
what you
accelerator
mean.
is on the right.
Okay. A drummer, okay, yep.
We should keep our eyes open around the traffic jam. See whether anyone strikes out as a potential suspect.
Light step, number 41.
A woman or a kid? Okay. How do you know?
He knows it's hard to discern sex from a person's gait.
Understood. Anything else?
How old do you think they are?
A week, maybe? 7 days would fit the time frame provided to us by the caller, who reported the hanging.
It is not impossible.
How do you know that?
I pulled last week's forecast for coastal Havashol. 7 days below freezing. The day before, the day of his hanging, was the last warm day.
Okay, because it's all cold now.
Correct again. Sub-zero temperatures would preserve the tracks in a good state. The commotion here could have taken place a week ago.
What do I think? A mob of people brought something heavy to the tree. One of them was carrying the victim. They shuffled around, especially under the tree.
Yes, they did.
Then, after hoisting him up, they stood in a semicircle facing his direction. At first glance, this appears to be a lynching.
Indeed. They all stood in a row here and looked at the tree.
And watched him hang the guy, probably.
Yes, everything fits so well. Carried him over, hoisted him up, watched him hang. This is...
Yes, they watched him hang. I said that.
Either
I
way.
always thought I would be a
What
good
if?
investigator. Anyway, yep. So, we're supposed to get the body off, though, right? This is the greenhouse thing. Someone is trying to grow herbs in this greenhouse. Okay. Can we... We're supposed to cut him down, I thought. The corpse looks at you with bulging white eyes. The face around them does not look human. It's swollen and ready to burst. His lips are fish-like and his tongue like a ball gag in his mouth. Ew, gross. Look down. A cargo belt twists his neck in an unnatural angle. The body below appears stiff. It's letting out an ungodly rot. The smell seeps in even through your clenched nostrils. What do you mean, what is that? And why is it so bad? It's called a decomposing body. Endurance is very low. It's very low, so I